Are you ready to go back to a best horror movie 2023? Where can every squeak and where give you the chills? We're about to reveal the secrets of the long-awaited FNAF 2.
Okay.
Today, we have something really special planned for you. Do you think the first edition was exciting? Prepare yourself because FNAF 2 will bring the scary and exciting to a whole new level. Director Emma Tammy is ecstatic about the prospect of a sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's, the magnificent universe she has constructed. Do you remember what happened at the end? Imagine the animatronic figures attacking William Afton, who is dressed as the Yellow Rabbit. This horrifying conclusion sets the groundwork for a fascinating plot in FNAF 2, which may center on Afton's intense desire for vengeance while also including the game's convoluted backstory. Tammy revealed her eagerness to return to the horrific world of FNAF in an interview with Fandango in October 2023. Her enthusiasm for a possible sequel gives us hope that it may be developed soon. She said, "I'm completely captivated by these characters and eagerly anticipate the next chapter in their saga." Not only that, but Tammy teased some fascinating potential narrative points for the next movie. If we get the chance to extend this saga, we're aiming to delve deeper into the enigmatic elements of the second and third games, we were told. The announcement has undoubtedly fueled the fandom's excitement, with fans anticipating a richer and more intricate exploration of the FNAF universe. While reviews and audience reactions to Tammy's discoveries have been divided, the evidence for a sequel is building. Actor Matthew Lillard, who played William Afton in the first film, recently told The Hollywood Reporter that he hoped FNAF 2 would be even more successful than the first. The prospect of delving deeper into the FNAF universe is quite an intriguing one. It has the potential to attract new fans while keeping existing ones on the edge of their seats. If you haven't heard, the second FNAF film is actually a prequel set in November 1987, which adds even more mystery to an already intriguing plot. There are so many hints and potential in the FNAF universe that it's difficult not to become enthusiastic about what's to come. Fans are looking forward to the possible follow-up to Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's, and there is a hot question: which animatronics will make it into this next scary movie?
It's too late.
So let us take a look at some possible candidates. Consider The Mimic, an intriguing game created by Edwin Murray, an engineer at Fazbear Entertainment. The Mimic was originally designed to be amusing and to impersonate Edwin's son. However, once Edwin's son was killed in a car accident, it took on a life of its own and transformed into a very angry being. This animatronic is notable for its eerie appearance in history. It has appeared as the antagonist in the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Ruin, and various tales from the Pizzaplex volumes. Let's imagine Scott and his colleagues decided to make this terrifying figure into an actual character. They could make up an engaging plot about how Henry Emily, the franchise originator, constructs the Mimic in retaliation for William Afton, his business partner, and the series' major antagonist. Afton's awful act of murdering Henry's daughter Charlotte may have inspired this design. The concept that Charlotte might have a connection with the Mimic, on the other hand, provides a fascinating twist to the plot, making it more emotional and complex. Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's, sister location, is another memorable animatronic. Circus Baby is famous for accidentally killing Elizabeth Afton, William Afton's daughter. She joins Ennard once her endoskeleton is removed. This shift marks a watershed moment in the series, adding a depth of intrigue that is sure to excite fans. If Circus Baby's Pizza World is introduced as a backup plan for William Afton, played by Matthew Lillard, in case his plans at Freddy's don't pan out, the sequel could be more fascinating. The ability for William to command Circus Baby, perhaps in an unusual or emotional manner, would give a new element to the story by blurring the borders between the animatronic's independence and human control. However, Ennard, who is comprised of all of Sister Location's Funtime animatronics, has the potential to steal the show. Ennard's mission as the game's major bad guy, luring Michael Afton astray in order to obtain a working body for itself, is both terrifying and intriguing. If the sequel jumps right into the Sister Location tale, the animatronics may alter swiftly, making Ennard a secondary character. This structure would make the rivalry between William Afton and Ennard highly compelling, with Ennard depicted as a complex yet formidable foe. Then there's Mangle, who stands out as a character who can adapt and recover from any adversity. Mangle, A toy robot from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a one-of-a-kind character. The fact that kids at the new Freddy's are constantly disassembling and reassembling it demonstrates a fundamental theme that runs throughout all of Scott's games. This theme of returning no matter what might be essential in the next film, with Mangle serving as a spiritual guide for the next main character. Parts of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 4 might be used to bolster the plot of the Animatronics story, which could disclose the truths underlying the series' recurrent horrible happenings. Mangle's arrival in the sequel might be both a frightening reminder of the past and a beacon indicating how nicely things are going. Mangle could quite possibly be a ghost who guides the main character through a maze of terror and truth, revealing the darker, more in-depth aspects of the FNAF tale. This strategy would not only add dimension to Mangle, but also improve the plot by blending dread with compelling message about courage and discovery.
Don't tell anyone, but they're all just jealous of how pretty I am.
Let's not forget that Fredbear, the series' first face, he is a significant element of FNAF history. Fredbear was created by Henry and William to be the mascot for Fredbear's Family Diner. Fredbear's past is filled with tragedy, such as the famous Bite of '83, which killed a child and forced the cafe to collapse. This is how Freddy Fazbear's Pizza got its start, and it was quite the pivotal moment in the series. Adding Fredbear to Blumhouse Movie opens up a lot of interesting options. Some fans think that Golden Freddy and Fredbear should be merged into one character, but Fredbear's history might make for a more interesting story. Imagine a flashback scene that shows the diner's glory days, filled with memories and the threat of approaching doom. A look into the past like this could help us learn more about how the story started and how the horrors that came after them started. You could also think of Fredbear as a ghost that is following the main character around in the next iteration. This ghostly presence could be a key plot point that moves the story along and ties the new story to the FNAF universe's history. Let's talk about the puppet now. The puppet was originally part of Fredbear's Family Diner and was made to keep kids safe. At that point, though, things go horribly wrong when Henry's daughter, Charlotte Emily, is hurt by William Afton's evil schemes. When the puppet goes out into the rain to find Charlotte, it starts to change because it becomes the vessel for her spirit. After that, the puppet takes on a new good mission to bring the series' famous animatronics to life with the souls of those killed by Afton. By doing this, the animatronics become the scary, confusing creatures we see in the games. The puppet acts because it wants to do what's right and keep people safe. Just think about what the puppet could do in a Blumhouse movie. It could be a key part of the story that helps solve the riddle surrounding Freddys. The puppet could help us figure out what's going on with the strange things that have been happening at the business by giving us a look into the minds of the animatronics. However, the puppet could play more than just a story device. Many important figures, including Mike, the ghosts of the children in Springtrap, could form a deep emotional bond with each other. Charlotte's spirit could use the puppet to craft a strong story of revenge against Afton's horrible actions. There would be more information about Five Nights at Freddy's in this plot, and Charlotte would also try to make up for what Afton did. We will have to wait and see what sort of characters the sequel introduces, but these are some of the animatronics that we could see in the next film. So that is all the time we had today. Folks, hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon on your way out.